welcome back everybody to another episode here of Legends of Aria, and today I'm going to be playing with a bunch of different characters. I'm going to start out here with my Wyvern. I have a couple ideas of what I kind of want to do and mess around with this character. So basically this character I've been taming so much, I've barely ever played him, and so when I played him the other day I kind of felt like I was struggling just with like my keybinds and bunch of different things. I don't think I really have everything optimally set up the way I want to. But as I play this character, actually playing him instead of just taming things, I think that will character will kind of develop as that goes. Probably going to head out here and mark a couple ruins because I have the gate ability. Kind of saves me time getting around places, and I want to start kind of like a ruin library for myself in my house. That will allow me to gate around to places and keep that library in the house. So I'm going to probably just go grab a couple ruins. I want to go mark a couple places where I would like to go. Actually, I'm going to just go mark one place and then come back and then go back again, because with having gate and the ability to do that, it makes things a lot easier. So let's just start doing that right away. Let's go get some ruins. Nice manifestation gain. Are you gonna stay there, dragon? Okay. I should just name it Dragon. I keep calling him Dragon. Let's just rename him. It's a Wyvern and his name is Dragon? Now, why didn't it let me do that? Come on now. There we go. Now he's a dragon. It looks like I'm out of ginseng. I have a lot at home. Let's just go pick some up at home. Bradford, what's up, bud? Alright, so I want to mark a gate ruin here. I like having access to the portals. I hate having to run all the way here every time, so let's mark myself a ruin. Yeah, I finally got it, Bradford. Yeah, so I actually streamed yesterday, and for some reason it didn't post to YouTube. So I'm glad you're talking in YouTube. That lets me know it's working again. I don't know why it does that. It just seems to sometimes just not make it to YouTube. And I think I know why it happens, so hopefully I'll be able to prevent it next time. But I did stream last night for a couple hours playing with my Wyvern. And for some reason, it didn't get on YouTube. Alright, so I got that one. I got that one. I should have marked one in town, too. Well, let's just go do that, because what the hell, I can't go down there. Oh, that's right. You can't dismiss it into a statue, Bradford. Only horses. So that would be pretty damn sweet. So the only thing you can do with these is put them in the stable. So I think I had a bank ruin yesterday, but I accidentally used it, so it was pretty uneventful. Okay, I feel like I want 2 more ruins. Oh shoot, I don't know which one's which. They both say Eldir. There's only one way to find out. Help me get gains. My manifestation is, I don't think it's over 80 yet, so hence all that fizzle. Alright. Scan cover. Is that Scan Covers Games? Thanks for the support, man. Thanks for the follow. Welcome to the channel. I'm gonna have to refill my coffee here before I do something, but alright, so let's do I think I can mark here, maybe. I don't think so actually, but let's try anyway. Yeah, location lacks teleport energy, so I actually have to do it here for my house. Alright. So I think I'm kind of set up. Where should I put my... I think I should put them in this bag here. This will be my portal bag. Okay, so basically what I got to do is I got to pull them out, cascade, put it back into my bag. $74 manifestation. That's why I fail my portals so much. I need to do is go mark my farming spot so I can gate there. I don't have a ruin to the spot that I'm going to, so more frizz. What's going on, man? You know, I should really get my knife back so I can start getting beast hide again. No, I'm actually... I mean, if I get Beast Mastery, I get it, but I think if I'm going to work on Beast Mastery, I need to do what I did, get the horse with the 4 grizzlies, and go fight orcs. I mean, that seemed to be a pretty good tactic. Let's see, where am I? I'm kind of lost. So what's this game like? I kind of relate it to Ultima Online meets Neverwinter Nights. And a lot of people believe there's some RuneScape elements to it, which I can see. If you're into open world sandbox games where you kind of choose your own adventure, create your own goals, then you can have lots of fun within the game. There is 20% guarded areas, 80% full loot PvP areas. The game is designed for you to, you know, die and lose your gear, so it's not too hard to get your gear back. There's a lot of risk versus reward in the game. There's a lot of challenging things to do. There's dungeons. It's crafting. So there's a lot of, I think there's a lot of fun things that you can do in this game. But to get the full enjoyment out of the game, you do have to go into the PvP areas and put up a little bit of risk. I mean, if I got killed now, lost all my stuff, and somebody killed my dragon, I wouldn't be upset. I'd be disappointed because it, you know, it takes me some time to get all that stuff back. But other than that, I have enough stuff to re-gear. I have an extra wyvern in the stables. Like, you set yourself up so you can just kind of gear back up and go back out into the woods. So also for 30 bucks, no subscription fee, there's 3 official servers. There's also lots of unofficial servers that you can play on. So the potential to have fun or find where you want to have fun is definitely there. No, it's one of those niche games. It's like an old school niche game. And to me, it doesn't, I don't care that it's popular or not on Twitch. If it's something that you enjoy and you have fun playing, then play it, you know. It is in early access. It's going to be launching on Steam probably sometime in March when they come out with the Frozen Tundra expansion. I believe at that time they are you know, it'll become a lot more popular. There's been some issues with the game that's kind of pushed back the Steam release, but in my opinion, that's a good thing. Because they had some stability issues, they had some performance issues, you know, it's missing content, etc. And so this is really, you know, I mean, it's probably in the same lines of like Albion Online and RuneScape, which has probably viewers on Twitch, but just not that many. It's not one of those popular games for kids, I guess. Alright, so let's mark another ruin. Yeah, I mean, but RuneScape's been around so long that it's acquired that following. This game is pretty much brand new. It's been in early access, no wipes, starting about a month and a half ago, I believe. Or maybe 2 months ago now. So it's been out for about 2 months. And the game hasn't really gained traction, and they haven't really done much advertising. And that's kind of part of their thing. Hey, thanks for the follow. Much appreciated. And I think I'm butchering your name, but is it Eldzo? Like X is a Z? Nice, manifestation gains. That's what I'd like to see. Oh, just Eld? Okay, it's easier. Black Bear wants to go up against my Wyvern. Do I got money on me? Oh, not that much. Alright, so... So a lot of times I just kind of stick with one game, but I play lots of sandbox games. So, I mean, I've streamed EVE Online a lot. I've streamed Albion Online. But kind of when I'm into a game, I kind of stream it a lot. So I've been mainly focusing on Legends of Aria at the moment. I did start playing some Subnautica. And I'm probably going to be doing some Subnautica streams just because I found that game kind of fun and enjoying. And I kind of waited to play it. I don't really like single-player games that much, but I'm kind of enjoying that Subnautica experience, so... So I enjoyed Albion. The one thing that I kind of, so Albion had open world housing and had a lot of really cool things that I enjoyed. As the time went on and the betas went along, they kind of changed their route. So the reason why I kind of stopped playing Albion Online is because the PvP becomes big giant Zergs versus Zergs to get the 5-man team in position to fight for the territory. They started doing a lot of instance-based adventures instead of encouraging people to go out into the open world. So I felt like I stopped having fun, and when you stop having fun with a game, it's time to move on. So I've played a lot of Haven and Hearth, Enzo, and Haven and Hearth has so much more content than this game. Haven and Hearth just launched World 11, and I went to go check it out, and I was a little disappointed that they didn't have the new client yet. So I might be streaming some Haven and Hearth a little bit. I did for World 10. I streamed a bunch of Haven and Hearth. I tried to get into it again, but like I said, without having that new client, I was a little disappointed. It still kind of felt clunky to me. So I might be streaming some of that, but I have streamed a lot of Haven and Hearth before. And Haven and Hearth is kind of like Don't Starve. It's a super intense survival game, but once you get surviving and you get your village put up into place, and then you start having these village trading economies. I mean, it's amazing. See, am I in the right spot here still, or what? Yeah, I think so. Okay. So I thought I'd just come take my dragon here and see how well it does. That's my first time here with this character. Oh shit, it's dark back in here. Yeah, you're using the Amber client? Yeah. So, I'm still have the, I don't know if you know Vinola, but it looks like they changed their name to Prudhammer. Anyway, I was in a group of people. What the hell? I was with a group of people, and I was next to their huge village, so I kind of became friends with some people in the game. So I'd like to kind of try to go play with them if I could. Donald Trump. Why would you name yourself that? Really? You can teleport in here? I'm missing reagents? I have no heal? What the? I forgot to go get that. Oh, dragon. Come on now. Oh, there he goes. Those guys are... that's interesting. Those guys are kind of teleporting in and out of that area. These guys got this place on lockdown. I'm not going to really compete with them. What's that? There's a chest there? Oh. Uh-oh, who's this? Looks like blue UBGR. Swear it says that one was not my kill. Okay, whatever. Alright, so it seems like this place is kind of camped out, so at least I got my portals marked so I can come back when I want to. I'm such an expert portal caster. Alright, well, I was going to farm that spot for a little bit, but those guys are monopolizing, and I don't really like jumping in on people's farming spots and being an asshole, because I hate that when people do that to me, so I don't do it to other people, so I'll figure out something else to do. I'm actually kind of thinking about playing my lockpicker and trying to go into a dungeon and find a chest to get. I've been slacking on dungeon chests ever since they did the update. They took away a lot of dungeon chests. So maybe I'll jump on as my lockpicker and see if I can get into a dungeon and get some chests popped open. But most importantly, I need to refill my coffee, so I'll be right back. So where can we solo chest hunt now? So my suggestion now for solo chest hunting, unfortunately, is fishing maps. Now, fishing maps do require fishing to get the map, but once you have the map, it does not require fishing to get the chest. So my suggestion for getting gains is you can get up to level 50 doing lockpicking in town. Fairly easy. So in every town, there's a variety of different level of chests. So you can get to 50 in town. I know that's possible. And then from there, you can work on fishing maps. So the tattered SOS. So I'm just double checking right now. On the wiki is pretty accurate for the fishing. So at 30 lockpicking, you can go get the weathered maps. Okay, so you want to work on the level 3 maps. Yeah, 80 lockpicking now. I have 82, cheesy. So if you have 66 on another tune and you're trying to get them up, you can do rum-stained maps. Yeah, those blue chests are pretty rare. They're hard to find. Oh, nice. Archer Manny sounds pretty cool. So there's 3 blacks in Pyro's Landing. Black ones are the 70 plus chests, right? Because I know that there's one near the bank, and then there's one somewhere else, I thought, in town. So I thought there was 2 there. I didn't know there was 3. Arrows and Regents. Wow, I forgot that. Totally forgot about weight when I was thinking about that class. And that makes a lot of sense. Alright, so this is my warrior lockpicker. So I'm really close to 5-way GM, and then I'm not counting lockpicking. There's really no reason to get 100 lockpicking. Yeah, but this is my fun build. I got 6 bandages. They ain't gonna cut it. I'm wearing a decent set of armor, but it's so beat up, I believe. Oh, I guess that's slightly worn, but... worn. Slightly worn. Worn. Yeah, I'm not too concerned if I get zerged and lose this set. So I'm probably going to go to this dungeon. I'm going to poke around level 1. See what I can see for chests. And then I'm going to work my way to level 2. Fuck around on level 2. We'll see how long I live. I always go with the 100 expectation I'm not going to survive. I mean, if you have that mindset when you go out into the wilderness, I mean, it's just a good, healthy mindset to have. You're taking some risks. You're risking the gear that you put on. And you may get rewarded by doing that. Sometimes I get rewarded, sometimes I don't. It's never the same experience twice. We'll see how crowded this dungeon is today. I kind of thought cheesy that I missed your hello. But top of the morning or afternoon, whatever it is for you. Hope you're having an awesome day. I slept in today. It was pretty sweet. I think I got like 9 hours of sleep or something like that. Felt so good. I just had another idea where I want to take with my wyvern. It's going to be sweet. It was funny seeing so many people after they got their wyvern. The first place they took it was the PvE starting dungeon. I was like, why would you do that? Why would you do that? I mean, it just seems like there's better places to go. Yeah. El, take care, man. Thanks for hanging out and chatting. I'm on Azure Sky, Robopath. I agree. I agree, but you have to get over that fear of that whole thing. You know, you just got to get over it. you miss out a lot on a lot in the game if you are afraid to come into these areas. I mean, yes, you die, and sometimes it's a bummer. Sometimes it's not. But to me, that's part of the fun of the game. Like, you put on a set you're willing to lose, and come lose it. Yeah, you know, you can go to servers with less population. And you can also play on private servers, too. So I'm sure there's private servers that are just PvE. And I'm sure there's a private server that's 100% PvP. Like, only towns are guarded, right? So with having private server options, you can find something that you like. Yeah, so a Zerg or a gank, if I get a Zerg or a gank, I just try to live as long as possible. And, you know, there's no way you can survive a Zerg or a gank. And just like in kind of like life, there'll be unfair situations. And it is unfair to get ganked by 5 reds. And I completely agree that it's no fun and unfair. Wait, I'm back at the entrance? Oh yeah, okay, I went through that way. Let's go this way this time. Yeah, there is I ignore what they say. If I die as a ghost, I just run off as a ghost and ignore them. You know, it's a lot of ego stroking, and whatever. That's their thing. It's not my thing. This used to be my favorite room right here. Oh shit, these vipers are nasty now. That used to be my favorite room in the whole dungeon. Wow, here's one chest, everybody. Woohoo! Another chest that's not worth it. God damn it. I screwed up on that doorway. Now they're fighting each other. So there's one chest I can get in there. It's probably not going to be worth it or give me skill, but these mobs are super annoying. Oh, nice. Yeah, I got charge. It's about the only one I got with this character. Definitely helps out quite a bit. Nice, cheesy. Oh, dart. Yeah, I want dart. So my archer has wound, and I want to get dart and stun shot. So there is chests that you can get. It looks like you kind of have to look around them for a little more, but there is, there is chests. I don't know if they spawn the higher level chests up here. And I feel like I should just unlock these just because I can. This is Azure Sky, Littlefinger. Yep. Hey, Red Hum. Slow level chest, not really interested. What dungeon is this? This is Deception, I believe. Yeah, gank squads do run into gank squads, though. Oh, Red Hum, yeah, 80 to 90 at the lake. Can be pretty brutal there, because a lot of people do go to that lake to do that same thing. So I found a couple areas in PvP zones that seem to, in the wilderness, that seem to be just as beneficial as the lake, but less crowded, so less people. Yeah, Vanish is juicy. I think if you're a stealther, Vanish is like a must if you can get it. Bunch of shit. Later. Is that guy stuck in the wall? Jason's corpse, huh? Looks like something came through and killed everything. Oh, it's these guys. Should try to heal Jason. I res Jason. I failed to stir the corpse. Oh wait, hey. Nice. Sometimes I do that and they never come back, and well, okay. That was cool. Oh shit, Gorgon. So do the door trick. Archery trainer in Valis. He's not at the Warriors? Oh shit. Nice, 99 vigor. The beetle keeps poisoning me through the wall. Super annoying. No, I can't do it. Yeah, and there's 2 more Gorgons. Okay. It's time for me to get out of here. I didn't like that situation. I think somebody opened up the door and let them out, which means there's a stealther there who's trying to fuck with me. Because mobs don't open doors, and as far as I know, ghosts can't open doors either. So the fact that those doors opened and those mobs came out after me means there's somebody there fucking with me. I ain't hanging out waiting for him to fuck with me some more. Ooh, 13 silver. Wow. Actually, it wasn't really a silver run. It was much more for fun. Yeah, only the paranoid survive. So, bank often, recall often. Every 30 minutes if you got to. So I even do that with my crafter. Is I'll get on my crafter, I'll go hit up a mine. I'll fill up my inventory only and then just go bank it. There's no reason to bring like 4 pack horses to a PvP mine and try to fill them all up. It's a waste of time. Oh, the rock sprites, yep. What do you mean recall? Hearth. So it's called Hearthstone. In the old UO days, it was called recall. And so I always refer to it as recalling. But it's called Hearthstone, which returns you to your bindstone. You can bindstone at a hearth in any town. Or you can purchase a bindstone for 10 gold. So when you purchase a bindstone, this here, you can put it on your property, and then you can bind to that location. So, yeah, those rock sprites are pretty tough, man. Either that, just, I mean, you got to go mine as a group. It's kind of fun. No, you cannot bind. Well, you can only have one active, but you can bind to any place you want. And then the other thing too is if you can get mages to mark your ruins, like I sell ruins here, I'm probably going to restock my vendor, but I had ruins to different areas of the world. Anybody can buy those ruins, and if you bury them, it opens up a gate, and then you can go through it. So you can take those ruins with you on adventures. They can't be used in specific areas. Like I think in a dungeon, you can't open up a gate in a dungeon. So you can't use them in dungeons. Where's my house? Runes? I am probably mispronouncing them. Like reagents, sometimes I pronounce them regents just because I'm being lazy. Yeah, so Black Forest and the Oasis you can't mark. It's kind of like that type of thing. Mana instead of mana. Hey, what up, Clips? You're missing all the fun, dude. I went out with my Drake or my Wyvern. Potato, potato, little finger. Throw it on the ground. Oh, is this speech class? Yes, it is. Right here. So if you take the south road out of Eldir, and then it's on the first plateau, and it's kind of off by itself. So there's no really other houses around. And I mean, there is, but not really. Like, there's this property across the way. I don't even know if this guy's even active. Kind of wondering if his site's going to come up for auction someday. Like, he hasn't really... I guess he's kind of maintained his scrolls here. Not really. 25 for cloak, that's pretty cheap. So I don't know if he's really maintained his scrolls. One thing I need to do is I need to actually fill up my... I made a bunch of packs for pack horses, and I want to sell them here with my horses. Littlefinger, thanks for the follow. I also sell bulk reagents here if people want to buy bulk reagents. They're a little cheaper, I think. I think these are normally 4 copper each, and I have them for 3.5 copper each. And with lock picking, I used to get a ton of reagents. Now with the lock picking change, I'm not getting a ton of reagents anymore, but I still have a ton. So actually, let's do that. Let's log into my crafter real quick. So my crafter is pretty much a suicide crafter. He doesn't have any... Well, he has a fighting ability, but it's pretty low. It's just basically to get rats off of him. I tried to fit as many crafts as harvestings as I could with one character. I kind of hope they give us one more character slot with the Frozen Tundra expansion, but I'm not going to hold my breath for it. Or they add that to the loyalty cash shop. That would be kind of neat. I think I'd rather do that than pay 30 bucks for another account. Alright, so this is my crafter. It's a quarterstaff, I think. Two-handed mace fighting weapon. Is it this weekend? I linked it. I didn't think I saw it as this weekend. It said something about next weekend? Next weekend? February 16th. February 15th to the 17th is the weekend. So it's next weekend. Alright, so this is my crafter, Farquad. So I've got blacksmith, carpentry, fabrication, fishing, lumberjacking, and mining. I just got my fabrication up to 72, which I'm pretty stoked on. Let me burn some through some of this here. And I was doing a bunch of crafting orders. I got a bunch of extra recipes. But I'm pretty stoked with the, I can start making mage robes now, which is cool. It takes forever to burn through like 100 cotton. Okay. So I got all those. I'm missing leather legs here. Can't craft leather legs till I'm 76 anyway, so I need 4 more points for leather legs. But typically I craft things, it's safe to say 10 points above the minimum skill. So at 86 it would be worth crafting these. And then kind of same thing goes into the leather chest. 79. I'd probably wait till I'm 89 before I actually really start crafting leather chests. But mage robes are 65. Let's see, what else do I got here? I got mage robe, linen legs, and then I have the mage hat. But I wear a crown, so I don't need that anyway. So you know, keep crafting them until you get a +1. Alright, let's play a little crafting game. I call it the little crafting game because I just scoot everything into the upper corner. Press craft all. And you get a +1 robe, is what I'm looking for. You can't get the cloak recipe? Todd, I have it. If you're on Azure Sky, come to me. It's yours. I actually have it in my backpack, I believe. Oh, not enough resources to make mage robe? Wow, I didn't get a +1 out of that? Okay. Looks like I need some more cloth. So +1 gear is pretty easy to make for any new crafter. And so if you're kind of a person that dies a lot and loses lots of gear, you may enjoy making a crafter. I mean, you can go out with just copper armor and copper weapons, which is in the PvE area, and you can make +1 copper weapons, +1 copper armor. And then there's also the cotton cloth, and then there is the quilted cloth. And those can be... Alright, Todd, let me know if you are the woodsman. And let me find this recipe. I'm pretty sure I have it. I might have told you wrong, dude. Oh, no, it's right here. Cloak. Yeah, I was able to hit up some cotton farms. Nice try, the woodsman. Who's the woodsman? If you speak up and chat, dude, I'll kick it down to you if you really want it. But don't be all sneaky like that and try to trade me. Well, I was going to give you my cloak off the back, the woodsman. I'd accept the trade. The weekends get pretty crowded. So, Red, let me show you where I went. So, there is other options to go that have elks. And so where I went was east of the crossroads. So there's elk here in this area. There's also, so what I did was the elk, the grizzly, the black wolf, the coyote, the great hearts, grizzlies, I think I said them all. There's 5 things you can tame here. So in there, it's a good spot. But it's right next to here, so there's lots of PKs sometimes. So when that happens, I move over to here. Over here, there is the same thing. Elks, grizzlies, coyotes, great hearts, etc. And there may be other places in this map too that are good, but not too sure. And my crafter needs to get his game on and get some maps. Yeah, northeast of the pirates. So the pirate grottos is close by. Pirate Grotto's right here. It's this little area right here that has elk and stuff. But you can tame a bunch of things up in this area. But I'm pretty sure all the elk are right down in here. Very similar to right here. There's where the elk are. Then there's the lake. That's a good spot. There may be some other good spots too. I bet. Even though all I'm doing is making some cloth. Yeah, so there is an interactive map. Let me link that to you. Where do I get so much cloth? So I am fortunate enough to work during the week. I work at an ISP, which is an internet service provider. Pro XR, thanks for the follow, much appreciated. And so I work at an ISP, and I'm tech support, so I wait for the phone to ring a lot of times. And as as I'm waiting for my phone to ring, I take advantage of the cotton fields. And I'm sure I look like bots to some people, but sometimes I get a long telephone call and I just stand there AFK. But so one cotton gives you, I think, is it 5 bolts of cloth? Yeah. And there's 2 cotton fields that I'm aware of. There's one outside of Pyro's Landing, and there's one here in Eldir. And I just kind of sit there AFK and kind of click the cotton. And then so to get your fabrication up, I think from 30 to 50 you can just tan leather. So that's probably the easiest way to get to 50 fabrication, is to just collect a bunch of leather and then just tan the leather. And then if you can get beast hide recipe at 50, once you hit 60, then it's time to start tanning your beast hide. Alright, let's try to make some more mage robes here. It's giving me good gains, that's for sure. Could have swore. Robopath, thanks for the follow. Hunt, I don't know if you're here and if I thanked you for the follow, but if I did not, thanks for the follow. Looks like I was not paying attention or something. Yeah, and that's my goal with the channel, is to help out new players, show people the game. All right, let's see here. +1, no. +1, no. What the hell? Come on now. +1, no. +1, no. I made one and I used it in a... Wow, this is brutal. I'm going through all that to try to make a +1 robe. I've made them before. It just must be because... Anybody need 10 points above? I don't know. So, Dural for $30, no subscription fee. That's like the price of dinner in a movie. And if you watch a shitty movie and you have a really crappy dinner, like, that's that. You know what I'm saying? So, I do not regret my purchase. And here's the other thing, too, as well. You can support the channel by purchasing ROA, or by purchasing LoA from me through my affiliate store. They are going to be adding bards. When they Bard Profession and Necromancy Profession are planned for the expansion that's coming in March. Type !LOA in chat. You'll get a link to my affiliate store, which is the Marky Dragon store. We currently have the you know, the $30 packs, and then also I believe there is still founder packs that if you missed out on the founder packs, you can still get them there. If you use my code CGTV, you get a small discount. I get a little bit of commission. So if you're planning on getting the game anyway, please do that. Help support the channel. You get a discount, and we all win. So definitely check that out if you're interested. They do have 1 Euro server, 2 US servers, and there's also the free unofficial servers too. All right, so let's see here. Do I have more cloth? Do I have more? Okay, so I got 24 more cotton. Let's just grind this out. Main goal for getting on my crafter was actually to move my my pack horse things into my vendor. But I thought since I was here, I might as well just grind out this stuff. Nice. So I've known Marky for quite some time now. I think probably 5 years. We met when I started streaming EVE Online about 5 years ago, and I was pretty much a full-time streamer. He reached out to me and gave me an affiliate link for his store. So I also do EVE stuff too as well. And then, so, yeah, when me and Marky met, we both realized that we were old school gamers. I think he's maybe a little older than I am, but we both played Ultima Online back in the day. We had very similar game tastes and game history. We're kind of close to the same age. We're both kind of chill, mellow guys that just enjoy playing games. No drama. So I think it just kind of clicked. Alright, so I used that all up. Let's see if I can finally get a +1 robe. Actually, let's do a +1 linen pants first, because I need pants. Let's see if I can. These might be easier. No. No. Dude, my crafter's just sucking right now. I don't know what the deal is. Apparently I can't make any +1 stuff. Oh, damn. Yeah, I'm 44 too, if I can do my maths correctly. I'm around 44. Nice, Robo. Yeah, I'm a little disappointed with Shroud 2 of the Avatar. I'm hoping it eventually will be something that I can go back to and play. Yeah, Cheesy, did you get the CD back in the day? Because that's what I got. They mailed me a CD. And I installed it on my computer and then realized I could give it to all my friends, and they put it on their computer and made accounts, and like me and like four or five of my other friends, we were all beta testing UO. Oh, you have the cardboard white envelope? Wow, I don't have that. I still have the CD though.
Oh, yeah.
My Slaroni, thanks for the host, man. Oh, look, I made a +1 legs. Okay, so let's see. I have just a little bit of cloth left. Oh, I don't. I used it all up. Alright, so I typically stack all my shit in the corner because I like to just sell it. I think if you get it in the right spot, you can sell and click and sell and click. Wow, those are only 5 copper. Blacksmithing is way more profitable. That's not even worth doing this. You might as well just throw them on the ground. But that's not too painful. Do you think I made enough saddlebags? Alright, now I gotta figure out... There we go. That's why that wasn't only one test was working. Alright, so the problem with trying to put stuff on my vendor when I have so much stuff is I can only fit 4 items in there. Okay, so I can fit quite a few items in this box or this container. So it kind of sucks. Only my main character who placed the vendor can actually put stuff in my vendor. So I kind of have to like do this action. Transfer the stuff into a box, get on with my other character, pick it up, put it in my vendor. I really don't know why they don't let all my characters control my vendor. So, I mean, I'll give you an example, right? So, here's an example. They kind of fixed it. Like, I used to not be able to interact, and I used to not get this menu. And now I can get the menu now, and I wish to collect my money, so I can collect money if I want to. But if I open this up, right, and I click on this, remove from sale, the item's no longer for sale. Oh, they might have fixed it. Oh, wow, they did. I'm speechless. So the menu used to work for me, but I couldn't do those other. It wouldn't let me vendor items, and it wouldn't let me set prices. So they must have fixed that very last part of it not working. Now that I dumped it all in there. I'll go put some on my vendor. Now the other thing too, I probably should put one out so people can see. There we go. Let's see, I think these are what, 8 silver? I'm going to sell them for cheaper though. Oh, that's 60 silver. I think a lot of people sell those for about 8 silver. I don't mind. I'm going to sell all my horses for 2. I got way too much of this, so... I kind of wish everything was on a right-click menu. Okay, let's see if this is... I want to add all these in here too. Recipe cloak. Ooh. Okay, so it just randomly puts it in there at the bottom. Where is it? Oh, it puts it in alphabetical order. I'll put that in there for 10 silver. Alright, the rest of these I'm going to just try to squeeze in here somehow. I just put these in here all for 5 silver. Man, it's a little tedious. Yeah, exactly, Robo. So the only thing that I've figured out is if you hit, what is it, J? You can get your little life bar underneath your character like this. Helps a little bit by pressing J. And you can turn it on or off. And it would be nice if you could drag your own health bar, like you can drag others' health bar and like put it right there. You know, that would be pretty neat too. Yeah, they need to work on a little quality of life on the pricing for vendors. Exactly. It's hard to see. They need a lot of quality of life with the user interface. Man, that was a chore. So I got my fabrication to 73. Getting close to that level where I can start hopefully working on leathers, but I mainly did it just to get the cloth action going on. Alright, let's see what here. Well, I'm getting close to my 2-hour mark. I try to keep my streams kind of short and sweet. So let's do this. Let's do one more thing. Let's go out with a bang. There's some reason my pings don't show up. Ever since I had a Unity crash, the game crashed. I was able to log back in. It no longer displays my ping. I put a report on the bug on the forums. Apparently nobody else is having that issue. Yes, I played a little bit with my tamer today. I actually took him to the pirate grotto, and it was camped. So I've been playing around with my wyvern. Alright, so I'm going to go fish up a shell-encrusted map. It's one of the highest, or it is the highest end fishing maps that you can get. They're really nice. You get paintings. I've gotten paintings from them. I've gotten pillows. So you can get house decorations. You can get some of the higher level spells. It would be really nice if Evil Ward was in this. Are maps fun? So they can be. So there are the treasure maps that you dig up, and then there's fishing maps, and they're a little different. So the fishing maps require lockpicking. The treasure maps that you dig up do not require lockpicking, but it's beneficial to have lockpicking. And so the reason is because when you dig up a treasure chest, there's a timer that goes off, and eventually the chest vanishes. So if you have a hard time killing the mobs that also appear with that treasure chest when you dig it up, then sometimes you miss out on the chest. But with lockpicking, a lot of times you can lure the mobs away, and then you can use lockpicking to get into the chest before it disappears. With fishing, you have to have a high-level fishing skill, I think 80 and above, to start getting the shell-encrusted maps. You do not need fishing skill to fish them up, but you do need lockpicking. So this character can go fish up the maps, or he can't fish up the maps, he can fish up the chest once I get the map and get into them. So I don't have fishing on this character. And I really hope they don't change that, because that would kind of nullify this character's chance of doing these maps. And I kind of like doing the maps because it kind of gets you into areas of the maps that you typically would not go. Kind of forces you to get out there. So the fishing grind is not that bad, Robopath. My recommendation is to fish the fish schools. So when you see the fish schooling, fish those, because I think you get more experience by doing that. And if you chase the schools, then you move more and you go to different locations to chase the school, which also helps with fishing. I think it took me like maybe one weekend of some dedicated fishing to get to like 70. It wasn't that hard. Oh, at 70 you start getting the shell encrusted? Yeah, I wasn't sure when it was, but I noticed that I got my first one, I think, when I was close to 80. They have 2,200 hit points. They hit from 150 to 180 damage per hit. Pretty badass. Yes, I did a dungeon hunt the other night with me and my friends. My buddy is a warrior. My other friend is a pure mage. And I took my mage tamer. And we successfully did 2 dungeon runs back to back. We went and killed a bunch of mobs. And then we went and farmed the dragons. This is an interesting spot here. What the hell is going on? East still, huh? Ah, nearby. No, I didn't, but I'm going to stream a dungeon run with my wyvern sometime. Oh, excuse me. Nice. Lesser Dragon Executioner. Dude, I want to get the dragon slaying title now. Or not a title, but achievement. So with those weapons, you can get achievements by going out and slaying weapons with slayers. Yes, lockpicking gains. Ooh, house item? It's called the Gentle Gentleman. I got a painting. So I got a painting, and then I also got 32 silver and a bunch of reagents. I do cover my mini-map. It's not 100% guaranteed, but I like to cover my mini-map just to avoid, to discourage stream sniping, basically, yes. You can't 100% prevent it. I'm not going to complain if it happens. It does happen. It can happen. But by covering my map, it helps. So yeah, here is the gentle gentleman. So I just got one of those. Another one. I am on Azure Sky Server. So dungeon chests, getting dungeon chests, I've collected this here, this torture rack. I've also gotten this torture cage. I've also gotten shackles out of dungeon chests. And then I've also gotten this. It's called guillotine. To me, it looks like a blacksmith tapestry. So that's what I've gotten out of dungeon chests. What I've got out of fishing chests are both these rugs, the round pillows, the square pillows, this painting, and that painting. So that's what I've gotten so far. And then out of, when I used to be a treasure map hunter, and when I was a treasure map hunter, I got this out of kind of a low-end treasure map. It's an ancient idol. It looks like a face, kind of. And then I believe this came off of the imp in the PvE, the corruption dungeon, I believe. When I'm not sure if the imp still drops house items, but I believe I got that, I think, off the imp. Or maybe it was off the pirate, the main pirate dude. Can't remember. But anyway, that's my stream for the day, everyone. Thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for chatting. Thanks for the supports. Thanks for the follows. Much appreciated. If you want to support the channel, check the links below the stream. Again, I have an affiliate store that does sell Legends of Aria, Access, and the old Founder Packs if you missed out. Use my code CGTV at checkout to get a discount. There's other items there too for EVE Online and Shrouds of the Avatar and etc. etc. So, appreciate everyone being with me today. You guys are awesome. And as always, keep on gaming. Sammy P, thanks for the follow. And we'll see you guys next time.